This is a kind of a place, a special place. It's in the middle of nowhere, as you realize. It's on the coast, on the west side of Genoa, and that is my native town, by the way. I love the Mediterranean Sea. It's like a consommé of a culture. You can feel there are voices there, the sound, the taste, the lights.
The great Italian architect Renzo Piano and his firm, Renzo Piano Building Workshop, has been selected to create the master plan for the global network of 30 schools in 30 of the world's megacities over the next decade.
We selected Renzo Piano after looking at the work of great architects all over the world. We did it mainly because of his simplicity. His buildings are beautiful, but they're not fancy.
Renzo was awarded architecture's highest prize, the Pritzker Prize, in 1998. His career includes some of the most iconic buildings of our time.
The team at Renzo Piano Building Workshop works to make buildings very elegant. They're highly crafted, they're very simple and humble. It's warm, it's natural, it's filled with light. But they also look at the engineering of buildings and how to increase the performance of the building and learn from building sciences and create buildings that are very active. Working with Renzo Piano is really joyful, and that transfers all the way through the design team and the design effort.
Making school is one of the best things you can do in your life. It's about creating the right environment for young people to stay together, to learn. Well, you need to think about the essence. And one of the essence is beauty. Beauty is also about culture, about knowledge, about discovering, about exploring, about curiosity. This is the best interpretation of beauty.
Inspired by the entire history of Italian architecture, a town is built around the piazza. He has applied that to Whittle School and Studios so that the ground floor has an extraordinary openness to the community.
The school is not something separated from life. And there's something very interesting in the idea of making school in the urban environment, in the middle of life. A school of that scale is like a little town. It's a little town. If I cut out of this little town 100 meters by 100 meters, I do that. I have a piazza and I have people living around. And the piazza is by definition the magic place where difference disappear, and also give the opportunity to the students to see and to feel the city.
On the first floor, piazza is the gateway to the athletic spaces, to the music spaces. So the places where students are working and performing are fully on display to the community.
I think light is probably one of the most important materials of architecture, because everything is about light and shadow. This is an office, it's a studio, but the space is open. The light is an essential part of the atmosphere, the light, natural light. People here see what other people do. We are separated by glass, so we have a visual connectivity, but everybody has a kind of private space. So this is part of the idea of the school.
Interesting thing that we have produced in the scheme is the central space here, which is illuminated from above on the 6th level. The light comes down, illuminates the stair. People come in, they're able to view up or down into the different spaces. So as you approach the stair, you can see where you need to go.
On the roof, we have a little forest. I call it forest because I love to exaggerate. The roof of the building is a magic place. Every child has been trying to reach the roof. The roof is the place of freedom and discovery. It's like a magic lantern in the evening. You can see planets, you can see stars in the night, you can see the sun. Even in the middle of the city, it's a place of freedom. You have to create a place that is by itself, ethically, morally speaking, it's a good place to teach. The earth is fragile. And the new generation, they are the best witness of this.
We're designing a highly sustainable school. We know from research that test scores go up with natural daylight. Acoustics and word recognition are related. Building performance and student performance work together. Many sustainable features in the school. We're looking at the active facade system, how water is used through the building, looking at energy performance so students can understand building design in harmony.
We want the children to know that this building works well. And this is not just for one country, it's universal. It's one of those global issues.
Renzo Design School is going to have what you would expect. It will have classrooms, it will have labs, cafeterias, gyms, etc. What will be different is the amount of space that's dedicated to open areas, maker spaces, gathering areas, and independent work areas is completely different than you would normally see.
Teaching by doing. Learning by doing. That's the reason why this school is called School and Studios. Creativity is only possible when you are ready to share the adventure with other people. Creativity is like playing ping pong, not with one ball, but many, many balls. It's a sense of discovery. It's a sense of saying something and listening to somebody else saying something else.
The Maker Studios will help students find and follow their passions, to have ideas and bring those ideas to reality and use their hands and understand the relationship between the hands and the mind. Wood and metal shops, digital fabrication studios, art and sculpture labs, biotech labs, photo studios. They have multiple resources to be able to implement the idea.
The transparency has a kind of interesting effect because it creates a contagious feeling of the energy around you.
When you're in a transparent environment, you see everyone, and it creates connectedness and community.
The classroom has 4 walls. 2 of the walls are glass. They're connected to one another spatially and visually. Students can see what other students are doing. We would like the classrooms to be so exciting that students want to get into the classrooms. So the furniture in the classroom is extremely important. Tables can be placed in a circle so that students can be equals and the teacher is part of that circle. We have also sliding panels. The panels are glass, and so these can be used for marker surfaces.
When the children arrive, it's their first connection with the building. So the building needs to be welcoming, but in the same time, you need to feel safe and comfortable. The nursery school has a special entrance to the building, and it connected you when you enter to this shared space where kids can share their activities with the parents. When they move from the main building and the entrance in this pavilion where we have a classroom, they will have easy access to a multifunctional outdoor space where we have some garden area, playground, every activity that the kids can have outside.
It's about walking. It's about meeting other people, sharing values, enjoying things, making friendship, building connection, and discovering one great secret, that diversity is a value. The idea of a global school is a good idea. I just wonder why it's not been done yet.